Willem Dafoe's playing Aquaman's like mentor.
He does look like an aged fish.
Fucking in.
Aquaman.
Are we doing?
Avenge me!
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 51 of the Up Real Late podcast. My name is Scott Ellis, joined here by Tim McGavick. Sup, Timmy?
Not much. I feel pretty gross. I've had like 4 hamburgers in the last couple days.
Oh my god.
From like 4 different places.
You hang out with Adam too much.
What the heck?
It's disgusting.
Now I know how everyone feels when I tell them what I ate.
I know.
Yeah.
That sounds so bad. Adam ate 4 burgers today, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Also here is Tyler Switulski.
Doing better than you, I guess, Tim.
When does that ever happen?
I know.
And Adam Franey.
Doing better than everyone, and I've never said that before.
That's a lie.
Yeah, you're not doing well.
I'm hungover, right?
Had a rough night last night.
Had a rough night. I've eaten many burgers and many pizza slices today.
Well, let's just run down
Your
some of the
diet
topics
scares me.
we're going to discuss on this week's episode. As usual, we're going to discuss our last seen films. And we also have a review of the week, which is Independence Day Resurgence. And also, me and Adam saw the Neon Demon this week, so we're going to do a little non-spoilery review after Independence Day.
Appreciate it.
And we do have a news topic this week, and that's the new trailer for the Jack Reacher sequel, Never Go Back. So we're going to get to that later, and if you do want to skip ahead, click on any of the timestamps in the description box below on YouTube, and you can skip ahead. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, let's get into our last scenes, boys. Who wants to step up to the plate?
My memory banks are at 3%, so if we wouldn't mind if I went first.
Nope.
Sick.
Okay, good, never mind.
Go ahead.
So, full disclosure.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, I hate hearing
It was a
that.
very busy week for me. I was out of town for actually the entire weekend. I just got back. It was also my brother's birthday today, so it was a very busy week for me.
Don't say rewatch, please.
It was not a rewatch.
Okay.
It was not a rewatch.
Okay.
I'm not gonna like what my answer is, but it wasn't a rewatch.
You watched Alien
Honestly,
3000, didn't you?
I did not watch Alien 3000, but I kind of
I'll be
want
very
to.
happy. Like, I'm happy that it's just not a rewatch.
Remember, you
It's
said
fine.
that.
Oh no.
So I looking at like a movie, like I watched a movie literally an hour and a half ago, and just came over here as soon as it was finished.
Sick.
So I watched. I'll give you a little synopsis. You probably won't be able to get it from this. The Last Witch Hunter is all that stands between humanity and the combined forces of the most horrifying witches in history. Hey, Adam, remember when you said that you were just happy I didn't do a rewatch?
You sick fuck.
Full disclosure. I almost watched this for my last scene because it's
What?
up on Netflix now.
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
I know. I made sure not to ever touch it on Netflix. Why?
You
What?
put it in the garbage bin.
Yeah. Wrote them an email like, please delete this off your.
Because I'm a diesel head. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what Vin Diesel fans call themselves.
Slap your
Diesel
bicep
That's,
when you say
that's
it.
a thing, actually. Yeah.
What?
Really?
a thing.
I just made that up.
No, it's not a thing.
Oh.
Diesel lights.
So I thought you guys knew I wanted to watch this movie.
Who's in it?
I'll tell you who's
Who's
in
the
this.
cast?
There is Vin Diesel,
No. I'm out.
Michael Caine,
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine, Elijah Wood, and
Shit, he's been hurting for roles these days, I
It's
guess.
like, really, Elijah? This is what
Ever
you're doing?
since Lauder.
And Rose Leslie is in this. I don't know her. She had a familiar face, but I don't
Director?
recognize her.
Someone-
The director was Breck Eisner.
Shit, that explains a lot.
Yeah, does it? Because it means nothing to
'cause
me.
He hasn't done anything.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, good.
Rose Leslie's from Game of Thrones.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Actually,
Egret.
Nope.
Sure.
Egret from Game of Thrones.
Totally.
You know nothing,
You know
Jon
nothing,
Snow.
Jon Snow.
That's her?
Yeah.
Sick.
Wait, was she the one with the bow and arrow?
Redhead?
Yeah.
Shit.
Irish?
Literally
Scottish?
seen one episode, but yeah.
She was in it, though.
Yeah, must
She's
have
getting a
been.
lot of stuff. She's in the new Luther. She's in a new movie. I don't remember.
So?
Yeah.
So?
So, anyways, watched it.
Got hype.
Nothing special.
Surprise!
Yeah, I was
Shocking.
like, I wanted to like it more than I did, but I didn't. It was not that there was anything wrong with it. It was just like it wasn't just like there wasn't anything like just that stuck out as bad about this movie. It just
Really?
it just wasn't anything
It's
special.
just meh.
I wish I had the balls to watch it so I could just destroy you for saying there's
No.
nothing bad.
No, like there's really like the storyline is like not most simple. Like it's not very simple. It's not overly intense. It's just kind of there, which is really what I guess filmmakers strive for. I guess Breck Eisner was going for a kind of meh, and he nailed it. Nothing great about it.
He should nail himself to a cross.
Yeah, like.
Good nail.
Like even the one, like there was one
Mistake.
twist at the end that I did not see coming, but even when it happened, I was like, meh. It was just
There's no impact.
no. It was like zero impact.
Is
Even
the
at-
twist that he's not the last witch hunter, and that there's also another one?
You've seen this movie?
No, I haven't.
No,
I'm
that's
guessing
not
The
it.
twist is he's
That's
a
not the
witch.
twist. No, no. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna
Twist
answer
is
these
his
questions.
mother was a witch and he had to hunt his own mother.
Where was that from? Did you hear that somewhere? That wasn't it, but I guess that
Just
like,
made that up.
okay. These are all great guesses, but no. If you want to know, you'll have to watch it.
He turns into a witch, he has
Nope.
to kill himself.
No, stop
Oh,
guessing.
please.
Damn.
No.
I was hoping for that.
You really would. Okay, yeah, but like it was the score I thought was actually pretty good. Like they lined it up pretty well. A lot of the shots. It was actually pretty cool.
Okay.
But other than that,
You're thinking about the score. I like that.
yeah,
I like that. Look at you.
they did a whole
Thing. One
thing
episode's in.
where I know, right? Almost
Look
at
at
that
a
year
year
point.
in.
Now you said the word score. They did a really weird thing at the beginning. It's like I'm assuming he's like in 1200, I believe, the year 1200, somewhere around there. With the way like with the way like it lines up story wise, I think it's like around 1200, I guess.
Okay. Crusades.
But then it was like
It was in the Crusades.
they don't actually mention that, but it looked similar.
That's around the Crusades.
So, but then like after that opening scene, they jump right to modern day, which was kind of like the opening scene's like 5 minutes, and then it's like boom, modern day without like, it's very weird.
Jarring?
Yeah, in a way, it's just it kind of takes you out of it. It's just like, oh, okay. Like they didn't
Did you
really-
like that
No-
intro?
not-
And you wanted to see more, and then you were disappointed when they cut away?
Yeah,
Or-
like I was kind of like it was just that was really just the opening, and then all of a sudden it's just like boom, now he's on an airplane. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess.
And they never came back to that?
No, like it's kind of that was it. So kind of disappointing at that, but again, meh. So I'm not gonna rate this like incredibly low because I couldn't like there was something like I couldn't like put a pin in exactly what was
Nothing
bad about it.
glaring for you?
Yeah, Vin Diesel looked like a badass.
Always does.
Yeah, like
How could he not?
True
Yeah.
thespian.
yeah.
His performance, he looked like a fucking badass.
He did driving around a
I
fucking
believe
Aston Martin and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know
man.
that got you
Yeah.
wrestling in your jimmies, right?
Yes, I was wrestling in my jimmies. I'm gonna give this
His dick.
a 2. Just a
Ooh.
2.
A
A
2.
little harsh for a diesel
2 out of
head.
5
I know,
reels.
like it was, you know, like it wasn't amazing, but it was not like it was nothing special.
Sick.
Yeah.
Alright. 2 out of 5 reels. Last Witch Hunter. Get hype. Tim, add it to your next queue. On
Well, it's in there.
Netflix.
It's in there.
Or take it off.
Why?
Who's up next?
No, you
It's
have
not
to
my
watch
queue.
it.
It's
You
not
have
my
to.
queue. I'll go next.
Okay.
What do you got for us, Tim?
2004 movie. A group of misfit criminals, led by a southern gentleman, plan to rob a casino by tunneling through the basement of an old widow's home.
You fucking bitch.
The Lady Killers.
Lady killers.
Ew.
Starring Tom Hanks,
Ooh.
Marlon Wayans, J.K.
What?
Simmons, Tazah Ma, Ryan Hurst, and Irma P. Hall.
Irma P. Hall.
Now, for the fans who have been listening to us for the last 51 weeks, I've been slowly going through the Coen Brothers movies. I've had 2 that I've had to watch for a very long time that I've been putting off. This one and Intolerable Cruelty, which I still have not yet watched.
Get hype.
Now, I made a prediction that those 2 would probably end up at the bottom of my list.
I feel like you're going to surprise me that you liked it.
Oh no.
That they would end up at the bottom of my list of my Coen Brothers movies.
No.
My prediction
Has
was
now
correct.
changed.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh yes.
No,
Yes, Tim.
this
Thank
movie's
you.
not good.
Thank you for
Yes.
There's like a couple
Same.
funny moments in it, probably with J.K. Simmons. But overall, there's like poop jokes. There's like
Hilarious.
just slapstick like everywhere.
Stupid,
Tom
yeah.
Hanks is just like doing whatever he's
Hamming
doing.
it up, cheese.
There's like this weird
Ham and
like
cheese.
Ham and
Fucking-
cheese.
fantasy
Nice.
stuff with like
Ham and cheese.
just hamming it up hard. There's this weird like fantasy scene where like
What?
the painting's face keeps moving when he's like there's a painting of the wife of Irma P. Hall's husband, late husband, and his like facial expressions change whenever like a character does something. So they walk into the room and he's like staring at them.
What?
Yeah, it's weird, man. It's a weird movie.
It's not good.
It's not good.
I really disliked it.
It's just like it's boring. It's like not funny. Again, I mentioned this when I watched Blood Simple, which was like their first effort, which is like really dark and crime driven. Any movie that they do that's not like strictly drama crime is pretty weak generally. Roughly, like Serious Man is really good, even though it's not a crime movie. But like anything that they try to do that's like wacky or like hijinks
Their
kind of stuff,
screwball
it doesn't.
ones are-
It doesn't
they're
pan
not.
out.
Let's say I've only seen like a handful of Coen Brothers movies, and honestly, I'm not getting the hype.
Well, there's one. There's one they did that
Works.
gets me hype, and that's Lebowski.
Yeah, but that's kind of screwball-y. That and Raising Arizona work. They're both kind of like weird.
That's the only
Comedies.
one that I've seen that I actually liked.
Because they're not like they have the like Barton Fink and Llewyn Davis movies,
Yeah,
which are like artists like
yeah,
struggling, like those types of film, and then they have the really crime, like the crime focused movies, like Blood Simple, No Country,
Fargo. Yeah,
Fargo,
Those don't get you hype?
which do get me hyped. They feel like they have different like niches that they focus on,
yeah. They seem
and
to
when
have.
they do really screwball comedy, it doesn't always hit.
No, it doesn't.
Like
I think that's what they like.
Hail Caesar. I don't know if that's what they like, but they like doing some of those over the years.
Yeah.
Like Hudsucker was like, meh. What was
Nice.
that? What was
Nice
I about to
review.
say?
It was like, bleh. Sick.
God, there's one I'm missing there. But like Intolerable Cruelty.
Yeah.
Lady Killers. Hail Caesar. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
But yeah, not a good movie.
Oh, I'm so happy you can admit it. Your boys.
Get hype
fucked
for
up.
Intolerable Cruelty.
Oh, I admit they have some misses. They also have like 3 of my favorite movies of all time.
When they hit, they hit.
When they hit, they fucking rock.
They got my
it.
number 3 of all time.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. Like when they're on, they're literally as good as anyone.
Yeah.
No one can touch them. But
Yeah.
I think they just do movies for them sometimes and don't care like about like who's gonna like it or
Yeah.
who's gonna think.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One for me, one for them.
I'm gonna land with a
3.
2
Okay.
on Lady Killers.
Does it hurt?
Did you like anything about it?
I like J.K. Simmons. I thought he was pretty funny.
I didn't know he was in it. That's sick.
Yeah, he plays like this.
2004, right?
Yeah, 2004.
Holy
He
shit.
plays like this bomb technician that like is a little bit incompetent, and also
Sick.
he has IBS, irritable bowel
Hilarious.
syndrome.
I know what it
I'm sure
is.
you.
Pretty sure I have. I mean,
And it kicks in at some unfortunate times
Shit,
for
there's a
him.
name for that.
It affects
There's a
us
name for
all.
what you got.
I can relate.
Shit.
You know that
Um,
time we just go shit all the time? That's what that is.
Sick.
I liked.
JK sick.
That's about it, really.
That's-
Like Ryan Hurt. Like I think the biggest problem is that there's no straight man in this movie. They're all like
Yeah.
wacky people. Like
okay, when you
and
said
there's no-
Marlon Wayans, I was like, what?
Yes.
He did a Coen's
Yeah.
movie? That is so fucked.
And his character's fucked up.
and there's no straight man to like bounce all these wacky characters off of. So they're just like bouncing off each other and like doesn't mesh well.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I hate that.
All right. Well, who wants to jump in next then? Adam? Wanna?
It's my
I
turn
hate
to
you
give
so
my
much.
thoughts.
Every week.
I'm gonna stop asking
You
you.
dumb fuck.
Just skipping me?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna edit you out every week.
Yeah.
That's hurtful.
Me?
But seriously, okay. 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 Try to guess. You guys are making me laugh, shut up. A self-diagnosed nymphomaniac recounts her erotic experiences to the man who saved her after a beating.
Let me stop you there. I was going to do this as my last scene.
But you're.
I did. I'm not
what do you
doing
mean?
it. I'm not doing
Like
it.
until I just read that? You're
No.
in your mind right now?
I was flip flopping today between this and something else,
Really?
and I decided not to do this.
Do it with me. So
But now
you've seen it.
Yes.
This sounds so familiar.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's called Nymphomaniac Volume 1.
Okay.
Did you watch Volume 2 also?
I watched both because they originally shot as one movie, but the studio made the director split them in half.
Okay, because I only watched part 1.
Oh, really?
Because that's
Well,
2.5
obviously
hours.
not gonna spoil it, but yeah.
The director's cut is like 5 hours, right?
I don't know.
I have the
didn't wa-
director's cut version.
Oh, really?
Part 1, part... It's
I
like
just-
over 5 hours.
They're both on Netflix, so I literally just watched back to back, like Volume
You
1,
know
then
how
Volume
many hours
2.
it was?
4.
Okay. Director's cut is like 5.
I'm surprised these are on Netflix. Like, someone can just accidentally stumble into this movie.
Like a kid
That's scary, yeah.
could accidentally watch it, and let's just say,
That's fucking...
poor kids, if they do, they'll be learning a lot.
But yes, tie-in, because it stars the girl that's in Independence Day.
Charlotte Gainsborough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yes!
No way.
Oh, you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
She was a
anything.
scientist.
Oh, yeah.
She played a scientist.
No kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
With Jeff Goldblum.
So, written and directed by Lars von Trier. This is my first von Trier film.
No.
I picked the right one. Starring Charlotte
some
Gainsbourg.
cocks.
Stellan Skarsgård. Grew up nudist with his son, Alexander.
Really?
Yeah, so I can see why I would do this movie. Stacey Martin. My boy, Shia LaBeouf.
Yes.
Saw his
Yes.
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf.
LaHung.
Christian Slater, Uma Thurman, and unknowns after that.
What's the name of the girl who starred in it?
Charlotte Gainsbourg.
No. The girl that starred in it? Not Charlotte Gainsborough? Her younger self?
Oh. My memory banks are firing on all cylinders. Stacey Martin.
Oh,
Stacey Martin.
Stacey.
Stacey Martin.
Sure.
I'm
Okay.
positive. Stacey Martin, god damn it.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah. She was in a lot of part 1, which I've only seen part 1. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this movie. I like it a lot. It's the best movie I've ever seen. No. It's good. It's good. Scott, on to you.
I liked it too.
Yes!
I liked it too. I like part 1.
Right.
I like part 1.
Here's the thing.
Okay, so you did Antichrist last week.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Same director.
Same
Yeah,
director.
same director. Okay, yeah, I was trying to think. I was like, I could have sworn you talked about this last week, but no, okay.
This is the third in the Depression trilogy.
Yeah.
He calls it. Because he was depressed.
I also watched Melancholia this week.
Right.
Saw
I need to
that.
get through his filmography. Get hyped.
That's why I watched Antichrist and I did Melancholia.
Oh.
And I was like, same day I was like, start watching Nymphomaniac today. But it's a lot. It was a 5-hour commitment, so I was like, I'll do part 1.
Well, I liked them. Again, I watched it as one, but I liked Volume 2 just as much.
Really?
I thought they were both very good. I don't know why the reviews. There's a big drop in the reviews. Like, Volume 2 is considered not as good. Don't know why.
But it's like one movie, right?
Yeah.
So
Von Trier designed it as one. He shot it as one.
yeah. Kind of reminds me of like Lord of the Rings. Like he wrote it as one book, and then the producers or the editors
Right.
cut it in it. And it's like
Kill Bill.
yeah, same thing.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf was good. Start there. Obviously, everyone talks about Shia LaBeouf and how fucking weird he is with good reason.
Genius.
Even though he wasn't really the star, right?
No,
It was more again, only seeing part 1. I gotta keep saying that.
Yeah, it's hard to.
I don't know what happens in
differentiate
part 2.
He's in it, but yes. Did you agree? I thought his accent was on point. He does a British accent.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a little bit jarring to see like Shia LaBeouf doing a British accent, but I got over it.
It's jarring to see him acting in general, but then
It's a little
with a
jarring to
British
see him
accent.
fuck someone
That would
No.
I've seen that.
in all of its
That didn't-
glory.
It's jarring to see him not fuck someone. Hilarious. Director Von Trier, when Shia was like contacting him to be in this movie, Scott knows where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'll set up a meeting with you, but can you just text me a picture of your dick first? Sends him sex videos of him with his girlfriend.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he actually sent.
Sent like a sex vid that he had on his phone. Classic Shia.
Shia never disappoints.
My God, what a freak. So
The man, the legend.
I remember people like showing people a clip from Nymphomaniac and getting people's reactions.
Right.
Of like obviously a sex scene.
Yeah.
And watching part 1, I'm like, what was so like gross?
I've heard that a lot. I've heard a lot of people saying like it's not
get a life.
as bad
I
as
don't know.
You would think. I don't know. I found it pretty shocking. Like you definitely like.
What part?
Well, I was jokingly saying like the sex
dick
scenes.
montage.
Yes.
That was fucked.
I like that.
Just a montage of photos of like flaccid penises.
Just bam, 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 bam.
It was like 40 dicks in a row. I was like, no!
What if your parents like walked in while you were watching?
I paused it,
Oh, shit.
closed my door. I was like, no one can see me. Mom,
don't look.
The sex scenes were like action set pieces. I was like, oh no, what? Whoa, they're doing that? Holy shit! They showed his dick. You don't like you see like mouth contact to penis.
Yeah,
that shocked me. Like I've never seen that really like in a movie. I don't think. Well, you've seen Love, so it's different.
I've seen Love.
Maybe if you didn't
Just
get
beyond,
primed
which
up.
is more than this.
Guys, this is just porn. This is just overproduced porn. That's what.
It's not,
that's
though.
what
It's
we
not
watch.
Really, really good.
It's not.
Starring
And
Shia
it's not like romantic or anything. It's like
No,
it's just
it's cold.
it's very cold.
Well, I was thinking while watching it, this is like the Requiem for a Dream of like sex movies.
Yeah.
Like, it
Whereas
shows
that's
you-
what like drug use. You know?
Right, it's the equivalent, but in sex addiction.
Yeah.
And it's just, without spoiling anything, I know you haven't seen Volume 2, you really see how it destroys the main character, Joe,
Yeah, I can see that.
and the lengths she has to eventually go to try to get off is like insane. Just
Because
insane.
there was, part 1, there was a point where she was having to schedule like having sex with 10 different partners a day.
Right.
10
Yes.
different people. Can
Yeah.
you guys even comprehend that? That's crazy.
Tame compared to part 2.
Oh shit.
Let's just say
Oh no, Joe!
Joe, no!
What are you doing?
She like moves on basically from sex.
To like next level, like
Just like
I'm
there's
assuming gangbangs.
just she like gets to the point where there's almost not even sex involved. That's like what she needs to get off, and it's just like insane. There's a scene that reminded me of Antichrist. You said like there's a scene of a child falling off like a balcony or something.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert! I don't know if you said spoiler.
that's in like the first scene in Antichrist.
Well, there's a scene where like a kid goes to a balcony but he doesn't fall, and they're like really playing with it. Like it really looks like he's about to like fall off, but they pull him back. So I thought that was interesting. It's like it was like snowing. Like it looked exactly the same.
Parallel.
Yeah. Performances were really good. I like Charlotte Gainsbourg a lot. I loved Alex Skellin.
Stone.
Skarsgård.
Yeah.
I loved him. He was great.
I really liked Christian Slater. I thought he was really
Yes.
good in part 1.
I've never said this before, but I thought
Christian Slater
was good.
It was great.
Very good.
I liked him. And I did like it went black and white during that
Yeah,
sequence
love
when
that.
he was in the hospital.
Amazing.
Like that was like great. And Von Trier uses that effectively, like
Mm-hmm.
in his movies, the black and white sort of like sequences. One thing that I think I want to touch on is the fact of the way they use the metaphors in part 1 for
Yeah.
me. How Skarsgård's character, he was like a fisherman or whatever, and he uses like fishing references and like parallels to like how she would like, like hook, line, sinker,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fishing metaphors
No.
of how he would fish and then how she would like get partners to like have sex with. There's like the same. They use like metaphors, and there's a lot of metaphors going on.
Literally like pointing to objects around the room, and it'll like trigger a flashback in her mind, and she's just recounting this like life to him.
I love the like the automatic door. Like it's like
Oh,
what she called her vagina
Yeah.
was like equivalent to like a door at a grocery store that just like opens.
Classic.
I was like, what?
Fucking
Oh boy.
And like, yeah, it's cool because you can see like through talking as the story goes on, through talking to him, she's slowly being like, a platonic relationship can exist, you know, and like there is such thing as like friendship without sex involved. It like I can relate, like it opened my eyes. I didn't know that was possible.
I'm sure you yeah,
uh,
lots of friends,
yes.
no sex,
and yeah, and like you see even Skarsgård's like just eyes getting wide, just like, oh my god, I didn't know a life like this was possible. And I would be remiss without mentioning, I won't spoil it, one of the most shocking endings I've ever seen in a movie. Blew my mind.
Really?
Fucking mind blowing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta watch part 2 this week.
It's just like...
It's a big commitment. It's another 2.5 hours.
Oh, it was fucked. Basically everything I came to believe was just shattered right before my eyes. You gotta see it. It's fucked.
Okay.
So I'll hit it with the old 4 wheels out of 5. I really like this movie.
Nice.
It's a good flick.
Wait, how about... Sorry, just one other scene I have to mention. When the way they used the 3 parts of the organ song, like he's playing on the organ, the 3 different themes, like the bass theme, like the left hand, right hand. She compared it to 3 different like types of like relationships she had. And that like sequence, how there was like 3. There was like the screen was divided into like 3 parts, and I like, kept playing them over and over again. I just thought that was fucked. Just the way that was done.
Yep.
I just, yeah, it's fucked.
And
it's hard to really say anything.
I forgot to say, they apparently like digitally swapped out like porn, like body doubles.
They use body doubles for some parts. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if Shia was actually like having sex with the actress.
Wouldn't surprise me.
There's a scene where
I don't know if they were
full on see like penetration.
Yeah.
But is like...
Was it Shia? Was it Shia's character?
I think there might have been some movie magic involved.
There is. I like read up on it.
Yeah.
They like digitally... It seems like really hard. I don't know why they wouldn't just bring in...
It was hard.
There it is. I don't know why they wouldn't just use a body double, but they like digitally like photoshopped like the penis over Shia's like real penis. Like what? Like, and who would even know? Like he could show us the real thing, and like we wouldn't. And they could just. Like,
I'm pretty
it's
sure
because they're trying to protect the actors and actresses. Obviously, like they didn't like
but
sign up
so
for like
real that it's like what's the difference? Like it literally, you know what I mean?
Because they didn't want to. They obviously didn't want to have sex with the other actors and actresses.
I bet Shia did.
I bet he did. I bet he did. But I don't know about the other people.
Shia is not so shy.
No. All right. 4 to 5 reels, Nymphomaniac.
6
Check it out.
I'm in. Come on.
Well, I'm going to jump in with my last scene, and I decided after watching Nymphomaniac that I needed to watch something on the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh shit.
Because I watched 1. No, I watched 2. No, I watched 3 movies today, and that was Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight.
You sick fuck. Wow.
Directed by Richard Linklater, starring Ethan Hawke and Julie Delphi. So it's the story of these 2 characters who meet on a train in Europe, and it's literally all 3 of these movies. It's just them just talking. That's it. They're just talking. That's all these movies are.
Really?
It's just constant conversation the entire movie. There's
in.
no like crazy plot. I guess there are developments, but like moments where it just, I don't know, it's not like a traditional movie. It kind of like you watched
My Dinner with Andre?
Yeah. I'm assuming it's similar to that. I haven't watched that movie, but where it's literally just conversation.
Yeah.
But
this is Ethan Hawke talking on a train for 3 movies.
no.
Okay, that's like the equivalent to waterboarding.
They meet on a train. They meet on a train, and it's just like a random meeting, and they're talking on the train, and he has to get off, and he's like, you know what? Why don't you come with me? Just come with me.
Wait, are we talking about Nymphomaniac still?
No.
She has to get off.
They had to get off.
He's like, I got a night to kill. I got a flight in the morning. Just come. Let's just hang out and talk and just have a good time or whatever. Have a good night, and then you can go on your way. And it's through them. They're walking through Vienna in Austria. They're just walking through Vienna through the evening, and then the entire night, and then in the morning he has to go take a flight. And that was before sunrise, which was in 1995, by the way. And then Before Sunset was 9 years later in 2004, and Before Midnight was in 2013. So there's a big jump, like 9-year difference between each of those movies. And it was a really interesting...
It is a trilogy.
It is.
Okay.
Really interesting concept, obviously, but also the jump and how their characters have changed 9 years later. And they've done it in like real time. So like the characters met in 1994 or whatever in the movie, and that's when they also filmed the movie.
Yeah. And
then they meet again in 2004 in the movie, you know what I mean?
Same year, yeah.
And then in 2013 it skips ahead there. So I really like these movies. It's crazy. It was just, the conversation felt so real.
Yeah.
Like these characters just felt real. Like there's no other way of putting it. This is like, these people feel real, you know? And I don't know, there's no other way really of putting it.
It's hard. I feel like it's hard to like recommend a movie like this because you can't describe necessarily like why it's so good. Like you just described it. Like it's just dialogue the whole time.
But
so it's like
their dialogue, like I keep want to say it's real, but it's just like stimulating conversation, and you're just like watching these people like
relatable in a sense. Like is it like kind of like why I grabbed?
Yeah, they're talking about life and
you
know, stuff that's going on in their lives and different points of view they have about certain things that are happening in the world, and their views on life and stuff. And I don't know, and it was really well directed. Like obviously the screenplays are on point, and I believe Before Midnight was nominated for an Oscar also for best screenplay.
Really,
the latest one.
Did Linklater write them?
He wrote them along with another collaborator. He kind of did a lot of the male stuff, and then he wanted a female voice, you know, for the female side of it.
Sick.
But then obviously Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy, like they had a lot of input, and they had writing credits on the second 2 movies, so they kind of like had their own input, you know, in the dialogue.
That's kind of cool. Probably why it felt kind of real in a way, just because they probably had a lot of input in what they were saying.
Yeah, and obviously, like I would be remiss if I didn't mention like their chemistry. Like it's like
great.
It's great.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like it's probably, yeah. As far as like romantic movies go, like this is kind of the top. I would recommend if you're like, you know, into that shit. You know, I don't know. It sounds very corny, but I don't know. They're really good. I just felt, you know, they just felt real. There's no other way of putting it.
Felt up real,
like Before Sunrise, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
Which one's that?
Hundo, the first one. Hundo%.
Hundo P.
Before Sunset, 95. Before Midnight, 98.
Well, I will tell you right now, The Last Witch Hunter does not have those scores.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna 5-bang.
What
movies.
the
wow!
fuck?
All 3 of them.
collectively?
All 3.
A collective 5-bang?
Collective 5-bang.
Are you mad?
No, I'm not mad. I really enjoyed these movies.
Okay.
But Scott,
Enthralling.
You can't do that.
I'm in. I'm assuming none of you have seen any of these movies.
No.
That's correct.
They've been on my watch list for a while.
I've never
It
heard of
had
them.
been in my watch list for a while. Yeah. And, yeah. They're not very long either. That's why I managed to watch all 3 today. Because the first one's like an hour 35, maybe. The second one's like an hour 20. And the third one is an hour and 50 minutes.
What, they're short? I thought they were long.
No.
Oh, man.
And it's literally like, there's a lot of really long takes, too. Like, really long takes of them just literally walking in like, just walking through the town, or walking along a beach, or walking somewhere, just talking for like 4 minutes straight. I'm like, oh my god, there's no cuts. They're just having a conversation. It was 2 people having a conversation.
You can probably attribute that to their chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really well-written script in the way that it was scripted, right?
Yeah.
But it just, I don't know. Nothing felt false.
Yeah.
Like, it just made sense. Like, their characterizations were so, like, well developed and everything. Especially once you get into the third movie, it's like, oh my god, like these people have been through this shit.
You've been on this journey with them.
Yeah, and it was really interesting to watch them all on the same day. Like, that's kind of why I was like, shit, I want to know what happens.
Yeah.
Fuck. I gotta watch the
You
next
have to
one.
watch all of them.
And then shit, I watched the second one. I can't not watch the third one now. I'm like, shit, I got hockey in 2 hours. I got enough time to knock
I got enough time.
I got enough time to knock out an hour 50 movie. So 5 banging it.
Wow.
Get hype.
Okay.
Get fucking hype.
Alright, we're moving on into our review of the week, and that is Independence Day Resurgence. Directed by Roland Emmerich. Came out this past week on Friday, June 24th. Starring Liam Hemsworth, Jeff Goldblum, Bill Pullman, Micah Monroe, William Fichtner, Brent Spiner, Sayla Ward, among several others. Big cast. Hit us, Tim.
20 years to the day after the alien invasion that almost destroyed the Earth, the aliens return to finish the job they started and are met with a human race that have armed themselves with new weapons and defense systems.
Sick.
Get hype.
What do you think of this movie, Tim?
We should say Adam did not see it.
Yes, let's put that out there.
Adam, what did you think of Independence Day Resurgence?
Honestly,
His time management skills are not the best, and he did not fit it into his schedule this week.
it's better than the first one, if you ask me.
It's crazy,
It was
man.
just crazy.
It's crazy.
All
Some
things that
crazy
happened.
things.
I thank God.
Crazy.
Like, especially that bit in the middle.
Yeah. Thank God they fucking won.
Spoilers. I was gonna say, Adam, you did not
Oh?
miss much. I'll say that.
No?
No,
It looked so good, though.
I know this movie looked
So
amazing.
funny.
I was super hyped for it. I'm kidding.
Okay, I wasn't sure for a second.
Seemed pretty
there.
serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Really?
I'm gonna say what I said about Warcraft.
Wow.
This
Wow.
movie
Shit.
is shit.
Wow.
Savage.
Holding nothing back.
Ty's furious.
Garbage movie.
Let me jump in.
Okay.
Let me jump in. Let me say something.
Scott,
there,
set
Tim.
him straight. I don't like his attitude.
This movie is shit.
Wow.
This movie is garbaggio.
What
It
about
is
you?
trash. It is not great.
Alright, stop right there. Ty? We
Okay.
should have made him go first, the little fucker.
Okay. I won't lie to you.
You like
When I
it.
saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, nope. Mm-mm.
Oh god, that one is going.
Gonna be shit.
I don't like this.
Surprisingly.
Was not as garbage as I thought. As I thought it was gonna be. It was by no means an amazing movie at all, but it was not. I wouldn't say I was 100%.
You can't find anything that you didn't like about it. It was just meh.
It was, I'm still following a trend here. It was, no, it was. I found it entertaining in a way, but would I watch it again because I thought it was an amazing cinematic masterpiece? Definitely not. But I found it entertaining though.
I liked one thing in it.
What was that?
The Queen. Was the
Queen.
only thing I liked in it. Yeah.
Yeah, you actually.
It was just it almost felt almost a little alien-like. That you like that connection.
It looked cool. Like, again,
You didn't get the Cloverfield thing. Like,
it looked a lot like Cloverfield Monster.
yeah,
But it looked just like a bigger version of the aliens from the first one. So
yeah.
Cloverfield looked like that. Again, Warcraft issue, or a lot of movie issue, where they spend a lot of budget on like one effect, and then some other things that should be pretty basic, like them standing in a desert. Shouldn't be green screened in, but it's green screened in, and it's so jarring. And
I didn't even notice that. Really,
I did.
It was that bad.
Did you notice that at the end, where like they're standing in the desert and like it's clearly green screen behind them,
They
or
had like
like
a little thing set up at the bus. And
yeah, like
Yeah.
clearly that first like 20 feet around them was a stage, and then everything else past that horizon was all
Yeah.
just green screen.
Yeah, you're right.
Looked weak.
You got me on that.
Yeah.
I didn't really notice it during the movie, but
Oh, I noticed it. I was wearing my hat, and several moments throughout the movie, I just like put my hat over my face. I was like, "Oh God, just suffocate me, please."
It's not great.
So many hammy moments,
It's just this movie is just
full of cheese.
Independence
super
Day
cheesy.
Yeah.
was cheesy.
I just
Jeff Goldblum's dad on the boat, like
get the fuck
out racing this like alien craft that's coming down.
It's the size of half the fucking planet,
Yeah.
and he's out racing.
And he's
it
like
in a
super
little-
chill about
in a
it
little
too. It's just like
fishing boat.
it seems to be coming, and that's it.
Jeff
like
Goldblum's dad?
yeah, which looks oddly similar to Jeff Goldblum.
He
Like,
also hasn't aged.
Yeah,
since
like-
the first one.
Jeff Goldblum's aged quite a bit, and this
Like
guy's
as
exactly
his
the
actual
same.
dad in real life?
No,
No.
you're such an idiot, man.
I'm sorry. I have no brain.
His
Why
like
would
his
his actual
character,
dad be in this movie?
You said
Judd-
he looks like him.
Judd Hirsch, who played
Like, no,
Julius
age-wise.
Levinson.
Like age-wise, like they look like they look like they're the same age. Like they look like the same person.
Jeff Goldblum's looking pretty old. I gotta say though, I like Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fine. I liked Bill Pullman. I always do that.
Bill Paxton.
I like Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman was good. I didn't hate like Micah Monroe, who played his daughter.
Bill Pullman was the president.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
former
I did-
president.
Former president.
I did really like him in this.
Yeah.
I did see the first one a long time ago. I don't remember it
I don't remember
as
anything
well,
from the first one.
but like I remember really liking his performance in it though.
How was Will Smith? Is the big question.
Dead.
You might
He
be
had a great
surprised.
cameo as a painting in the White House.
Oh, sick!
There was
Can I
also
mention something about that?
a clipping in a locker of him as well.
Two things that happen in this movie,
So he's in.
and it's one of my biggest pet peeves in movies. It's when you get like footage from the movie itself being used as like news footage,
Yeah.
or something like
The
that,
previous film.
Yeah.
or just in general. Like in the beginning of the very first scene of this movie, the aliens are watching like a recording of Bill Pullman doing a speech from the
Yes.
first one, and
Yeah.
it's literally
I know
just,
exactly what you're gonna say.
It's literally just the footage from the movie,
Yeah.
but it's
No one shot that.
But no one shot
in real
that.
life
No
in
one
that
shot
universe.
movie. And like the
Oh,
painting is
shit.
just like a still from the movie,
Yeah.
from the first one.
That there's
Biggest
no
pet peeve. It happens a lot. It almost happened in
Yes,
Captain
the
America:
4th of July
Civil War.
speech. They're like,
Yeah, that shows
"We
up.
will not
We're not
be-"
go silent
Yeah.
into the night. But no one was.
It was
actually,
it was footage
Almost
from the
happened
movie.
in
Yeah.
Civil War too, because in the trailer for Civil War they show footage of the New York attack, and they're just showing footage from the first movie. I'm like, no one filmed this.
Yeah.
In the movie Civil War,
I
they
mean,
use
maybe-
different. They use like security camera footage and stuff.
Yeah.
But
In that case, I can understand someone filming it in New York City.
no, but like,
but
literally
not
the
in
shot.
Independence Day.
Yeah, no one filmed that.
This is like
So
the
why do
close
they have
up.
footage of it?
Like
makes
it was like the exact copy of the close up
Yes.
of his speech.
Yes.
Like it was like his exact.
biggest pet peeve is when movies
It's a
do
little bit
that.
of a nitpick.
I was. Oh my god, Tim! I can't believe you just said that. I was living just.
But that's the first thing I
Blissfully
saw.
ignorant.
As soon as I saw that, it was the first like minute. I'm like, oh boy.
Here's my problem with this movie is I don't care about these characters.
No,
The
didn't feel a thing.
dialogue is just garbage.
Yeah.
The script is horrendous.
Yeah.
It's just not good. Like, it makes a difference, you know? For me caring about certain characters, and like Liam Hemsworth, him and Micah Monroe's relationship, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I fell flat. for
His
sure.
back and forth between him and Jesse Usher, who played Will Smith's son. Great.
See that I was kind of intrigued by that. It left
They
me
didn't-
wondering, but
Didn't
in the
develop
end,
anything there.
no, it was cookie cutter.
They got over it real quick, and then they are buddies.
Yeah.
What do I care?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't care. I saw a big alien like thing lifting up the town and just like crushing it down. Like, not feeling anything here. This is all complete CGI.
It was
Carries
PG,
no
right?
weight. Yeah. PG or PG-13 at the most.
They could have got dark,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
Like the first
they
one, I enjoy the first one, and I haven't seen it in like God knows how long.
Yeah,
now,
like
a
I can't
decade
remember the last
probably.
time I saw it.
But there's a similar scene in this one where like the alien wraps its tentacle around one of the guy's necks and like talks through him.
Yeah.
That scene was super creepy in the first movie,
This one is.
and this one is just like it's more the same.
They do that again?
Do it
Yeah.
again.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'm still blown away now by using that same footage from the first movie. Like that. Like I'd never actually
Just
noticed that
shattered his life.
in movies
Dude, it
until
happens
you.
a lot in movies.
Now I'm realizing that.
Where
And
they're using footage as like news footage from like the first movie. I'm like, why is that news footage? No
I
one
was
filmed that.
ignorant to this, and I liked it.
Now you're frustrated.
And now I'm just mad.
Watch for it. It happens a lot.
No, I don't want to, Jim.
It's really annoying. Lazy.
There's one thing that really bothered me, and that's how they set up these characters. Like, I guess it's spoilery, but
Hold on to it. If you make a point later, hold on to it.
The obvious sequel setting up, or
yeah, there's that. But no, I'm thinking more of Jeff Goldblum and his dad and how they meet up and about his dad's storyline.
his dad's storyline was so stupid.
Stupid.
Why is
Like inconsequential. No reason for him to
I
be in this movie.
don't care.
He added nothing.
Just kill him.
sound like Tommy Lee Jones, man?
I don't care.
Yeah, it would have been more impact if he got killed on that boat instead of like. Can we just say? Like,
No,
he gets found by a group
Please
of kids,
say that.
and then they drive to Area 51, and then they're just
Fucking
there
boss.
when the battle happens, and like add nothing to.
It's lit.
They don't help with the battle; they're just in the way the whole time.
Yeah. They need to be saved. They show up and then they right away they need
Immediately,
to be saved.
they're
What are
like
you guys
in the
talking
way.
about? This sounds fucking amazing.
You must be so confused.
Hideous.
The one thing I was scared of was that I think that they were going to go overboard with all how much their technology has changed since the first one. Like, you know, like you saw I saw that and I was like, dumb. Like, it looks stupid.
Dumb.
Like, just dumb. No, when I actually saw it though, it actually didn't bug me as much as I thought it was going to. It wasn't.
Seems logical. They have like
It actually they did it in a way that like wasn't as
they
shitty as
don't
I
need
thought.
helicopter blades anymore. They just hover.
Yeah.
It's cool. You know, they got like plasma guns.
It's amazing.
That's really how they changed.
Yeah.
They got some like
Yeah.
hologram shit they can
Yeah.
interact with. That's cool. I'm in.
Bill Pullman looking insane. I liked
Yeah.
him. I liked him.
Insane.
Was Randy Quaid in it?
Randy
was
Quaid
not.
was not in it. I'm
Fuck.
pretty sure Randy Quaid's in prison right now.
But,
I'd see it if he was in it.
What's his face was in it? Brent
Brent Spiner.
Spiner comes
Data.
I don't know.
Data's back.
Oh,
Big.
back.
Yeah.
The scientist who gets the thing
Brackish
wrapped around his neck
Okun.
shows up again, being insane and so out of place.
Wacky as fuck.
Plus,
that
there's
sounds
just
sick.
so much exposition in this movie. Like the opening scene is
Yeah.
someone reading like a speech that they're going to say to like the audience, and the speech literally lays out what's happened for the last 20 years.
Okay.
Like, in case
well,
you-
you need that, I guess.
Literally everything that happens.
Like, just in case you're an idiot.
everything that happens with
that.
Brent Spiner's character is just all exposition.
Yeah.
Sorry, who's Brent Spiner?
The
The scientist.
crazy long-haired scientist guy.
Love that guy.
Data.
How about Jeff Goldblum's scream?
And then,
Amazing.
and then who did that? That was exactly what it sounded
Sounds
like.
amazing.
Liam
And then-
Hemsworth
and then Liam-
has a great nah scream.
Like they both made the exact same noise in the movie. It was just
Stop.
amazing.
I did like that. That cracked me up. Their screams are like, you're not witnessing any devastation right now. You're
Yeah.
in a sound booth.
Like, this is Jeff Goldblum. at his
I don't
finest.
believe you.
Yeah, it was.
It didn't feel like real. Like it just felt like forced.
It was comical
That's why
in
it
a
was
way
funny.
that it was comical in a way that they didn't intend.
Yeah.
Like, that's probably the best way to
Yeah,
put
they
it.
didn't intend it to be
I laughed
real.
at scenes.
Yeah, but I wasn't supposed
Literally
to.
laughed at scenes.
Yeah,
That's what it looks
There's a
like.
certain scene where a certain character's mother falls. I laughed.
let's.
Oh,
Yeah, because his reaction was like so bad.
I don't even remember. I think he was like, "No," or
Mom,
like it was.
Mom, no,
No.
no.
And he deals
Tim
with it
Spence.
very well.
And the CG was so bad in that scene too when she fell.
Yeah.
It's like, oh
Pretty sure
no,
she fell through the rocks, like as she
It
was
was-
going down.
She phased.
Yeah,
Hideous.
I'm assuming they had like new phaser technology or something like that, but no.
Yeah. Shit. All right. Anything else? Should we give our ratings?
Trying to think of what else. I did like the Queen Alien.
Yeah, going back to her.
What
you did-
about her?
Yeah,
She's gigantic,
Yeah.
which is sick. Like
Sounds cool.
massive, and she has like her own like.
I liked how they had like exoskeletons. That they,
Yeah,
like,
that was
they
cool.
like go
The
into.
effects were good on her.
yeah, beautiful. But,
Looked
like,
pretty real, actually.
but then like everything.
But
Like,
the only thing that looked
Yeah.
good in this movie.
Really?
That and like certain scenes with the spaceships like looked okay,
Yeah.
but mostly
Mostly pretty bad. But like the actual Queen Alien, she's like this massive creature. She has like this vest on that gives her her own like. It's kind of a spoiler, but who cares? Her own like
Nice.
force field around her. So she's like running through the desert, chasing after the bus,
How big is this thing?
Massive.
Like literally Cloverfield monster size.
Yeah.
Like huge.
Interesting.
Actually, I thought she was very close to, like, for some reason, I don't know why, but as soon as I saw her, like, a shot in my head, like Giant Man from Civil War. Like, I don't know why, but like it seemed like it was like very similar in height to.
Yeah, probably
Much bigger than Giant Man, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh.
Giant Man's pretty big, but honestly, I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But
The ship was ridiculously big.
yeah.
Also, the mystery about what the little circle with the thing is, that was so obvious, right?
Oh, shit.
Like, as soon as there's a ship that appears as like this round one, and Jeff Goldblum's like, no, don't shoot it down because like it's different technology than what's attacked us before. I'm like, clearly this is like another alien race that's here to help them,
Yeah.
and everyone's gonna be oblivious to it until the very end of the movie, and then they solve it out, and then they get helped.
Yeah.
Which is what happens.
Spoiler.
That was a spoiler.
That was a big
Don't-
fucking spoiler thing.
Don't care.
All right, let's get into spoilers. Let's give
See
our
if we
rating.
can cut that out.
Leave it.
Let's
in.
give our rating, Adam. Let's start with you.
Honestly, it was fucking crazy.
5 bang.
I'm going with a 5 on this one. It's right up there with Before Midnight trilogy.
Savage. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go with a heavy 1.
Wow.
Ooh, ooh,
Wow.
Just for Jeff Goldblum's scream.
yeah. That's the only good
Love
part.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Heavy one. Tim.
I just
Shit.
crushed.
Yeah.
This shit is shit, man.
Shit.
I gotta call a spade a spade.
It's racist.
Shit.
Heavy one as well
Wow.
from Tim.
I'm gonna pass. I don't want to say my
Pass.
rating right now.
You're gonna go with like a 3.
That's a light 3.
Ooh. Savage.
Why?
What did you like about it? You didn't say a single thing.
Well, I was
This
just
wasn't bad.
It just.
Nothing you didn't like.
Yeah, it was just meh.
So-
No, it just. I don't know. It just the story was okay. You know, like I thought they.
It's not okay. but-
Okay. Oh, I'll just.
Are you Roland Emmerich's son or something?
What? No, I.
It just felt cheap. It just felt fake and cheesy, and
I was.
I get it.
I was.
I
entertained
understand
by
it, but it's not my cup of tea.
I feel like I have to rewatch
like
the first
romantic
one.
dialogue movies.
Yeah, apparently a lot more than this. Like I have, I'm gonna rewatch the first one because I haven't seen it in a long time. And I remember it being pretty good. I feel like that would definitely put my rating in place if I was on point or not.
I'd probably give the first one like a 3.
Okay, I gotta give it a rewatch. But
Alright.
I'm sticking with a light 3 though.
Well, is there anything we want to talk about specifically in spoilers
We're in
that
spoilers.
we haven't
now.
already talked about now that we've given our rating? Or if we already spoiled
Assuming I've edited what I said out, I'll say it again. There's that orb that shows up that's clearly like different technology and clearly a different alien race that's going to help them out. And then the humans shoot
it?
it
They just
down.
shoot it like idiots.
Yeah,
Realistic.
they shoot it
Fucking
like
idiots.
just
That's what,
fucking Americans.
that's what they would
Shoot
do.
first. Ask
It's an
questions
alien.
later.
What do we do, guys? I say
Kill
we
it.
blow it the fuck out of
Kill
the
it.
water.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well,
kill it.
To be fair, they've had some history with aliens trying to blow up the planet. If they see a new alien, they probably would shoot.
It was, I don't know.
But I haven't seen it.
You think
Nor
that
will
like,
I.
if an alien race hasn't attacked them, you think that hey, maybe we shouldn't shoot first? You know, let's not start another war.
I don't know,
No.
but
I think,
No?
I think they
honestly,
would shoot.
like, I just wish that
They
more
would shoot
people
first.
died.
You wish what, sir?
I wished everyone died.
Oh, okay.
like in real life.
Actually. I'm actually surprised William Fichtner's character didn't like turn evil or something. I just
Yeah, he's
it's
a big
William
bad guy.
Fichtner.
Yeah.
As soon as he was sworn in, I was like, okay,
Yeah, he's going to do something. here.
yeah, like he's been waiting for this.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
He played the straight man to this time.
Yeah. What do you guys think of new Madam President and her glorious exit off stage?
What exit?
Exactly, where it was just like
They just fucking cut.
they went and they're like, okay, we're at like the super secure base. All right, we've got like the best defense technology here.
They're
This is to
fucking
block the
Cheyenne
president.
Mountain.
All of a sudden, they break in. Everyone starts shooting their
supposed to be like-
pistols, and a cut.
It's supposed to be deep underground. I don't understand.
Yeah, like
Like it's Cheyenne Mountain. It's like a government bunker. It's
Yes.
supposed to be like secure.
And like you don't see her die, you don't see anything happen at all. Like they could have had so much fun with that scene, and they did nothing.
They break in, they start shooting, and then they cut.
Yeah.
And then they're
like 10 shots off.
And
maybe.
then the army generals or whoever walks in and were like, to William Fichtner, we're swearing you in.
Yeah, you've been here.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They just cut?
Yeah. That really pissed me off.
Savage. I'm done talking about this movie.
Shitty reaction to his mom dying. I want to touch back on that quickly. You actually,
I'm glad she died.
You actually thought that she was gonna make it. I'm pretty sure she was on the helicopter.
She was holding onto the helicopter,
and then all of a sudden,
she's like,
just
no!
gone.
And from a distance too. It's like from a super long shot too, from a distance.
Yeah,
and it was 100% CG.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't actually drop her from a building or anything.
I love 100% CG.
Yeah, that's my fave.
And so, you saw her falling in with it, but she was so clear while she was falling in this collapsing building. Like it was just collapsing from all around her, but you perfectly saw her falling into it. Yeah. That why did I like this movie so much?
The only thing that I did like was what happened to Bill Pullman's character.
Yeah,
really, you guys like that?
Made sense.
I liked it.
I get why he did.
And then it was for actually it didn't do anything.
No, it was a waste.
Sad.
There goes another president.
Savage.
Dropping like flies.
Yeah, Adam. So we know Bill Pullman's character flies himself into the mothership
with a bomb,
with cold fusion bombs, and blows it up.
Okay.
And then you think it's worked, and then the giant queen comes out with her vest on that has her own
They were trying to destroy the queen.
Yeah, fusion or own force field. So
it did nothing.
He did nothing.
He literally just destroyed her ship.
Did he die?
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. How savage was it when they do their first raid on the ship? They bring bombs into it, and it's explode them now! And all of a sudden, the explosions are in these contained ship,
they
throw
contained
bubbles.
These weird ninja stars that create this field around the bombs, and then they just blow up in the contained little field.
So
and everyone's like, "Oh fuck!"
The plan was to fly the ships into the mothership and just drop the bombs so they could destroy the mothership from the inside.
Right.
But all these ninjas, these flying ninja stars went and attached themselves to the bombs on the ships, and created these force fields around them. So quickly, you have to remote detonate them just to explode the planes. So they explode the planes.
But here's the thing: is the characters, they couldn't fly the planes anymore.
Yeah, they were just falling.
And just to explain to Adam real quick, they wanted to basically commit suicide and explode the bombs so they can save humanity. All these main characters Jesse Usher, Liam Hemsworth, the other female character, and the other side funny character guy.
Yeah,
they're they make a really important decision. They're do it, just kill us, save humanity, and then they just nothing.
It's just a completely controlled explosion.
But they also all survive because they've all parachuted out of their plane.
What?
Yeah,
I wish they would have killed themselves.
Fuck you.
How stupid was it? I kind of thought it was kind of funny, but it was more stupid than funny. I'll say Liam Neeson. Liam Hemsworth is just hey guys, and just drops his pants and starts pissing on the alien ship.
Yeah, he pisses on the alien ship.
As a distraction, he's just hey guys, and just drops his pants and starts pissing while the other guys start making their way towards the alien ships.
Take 20 years and come with this piece of shit? Did Roland Emmerich write this?
He writes most of this stuff.
Yeah.
Genius.
Trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about it.
There's
they set up a sequel.
Yeah.
So basically,
great.
They find that the sphere that I was mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
Inside of that is another sphere. That's this white one.
Classic.
That's this alien race that has pretty much put their mind into
fighting back.
Orbs.
So they're just they
don't
not
have a physical body anymore.
So they've been collecting. Right. They've been collecting other races and bringing them to a mystery planet where they're setting up base, and all these races of different aliens
learning to fight
are
back,
joining their forces to fight this onslaught.
And so this orb comes and now wants them to join. Not only join,
so they're going to take the fight to them,
but lead
Yes.
lead
remember
this armada.
Yes.
Emmerich said he was doing 2.
Yes. There's another one coming probably.
Fuck.
Actually, I don't know. This movie's not doing so well.
It's not doing so hot, and I
Thank
hope they don't do
God.
it.
And they set it up as like I'm assuming like whoever those base flyers are, like, or those
Young.
that flying team.
Yeah.
They're gonna be the new ragtag team.
So
Awesome
they're going to go
fighters
to
that
like
are-
a different planet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna suck.
Jesus, Will Smith wanted $50 million for both movies, like 25 per movie.
Like to do this one and the next one.
Yeah, 50 mil to appear in both Independence Day sequels. That's why they said no.
Damn.
Savage.
They probably should have done that.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding.
They're just kicking themselves right now.
it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, what's like? I just read the budget was $200 million. Yeah, sorry guys. So, like,
Disastrous.
so what's 25 out of that 200 when you're gonna get Will Smith in your movie, like one of the biggest stars of all time?
Like,
It's like, no, too much, man. You got Goldblum. He needs that money.
He can make us that money.
yeah.
That's what they gambled on.
Fuck.
No, Liam Hemsworth. That's who they gambled
There
on.
you go.
Well, I think we'll move on
Go see it.
into
Yeah.
Do Not See Independence Day Resurgence. Let's move on into the next movie that me and Adam watched this week.
Oh, we watched a movie?
And that is The Neon Demon, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn, starring Elle Fanning, Keanu Reeves.
Keanu
Sam
Reeves. Oh
Hendricks.
yeah, Keanu Reeves is on this.
I'm blanking because this is all in memory.
Wow.
But
You're doing pretty well. Carl Glusman?
yes, the star of Love.
Oh. Yeah. Jenna
You
Malone.
get to see his
Did you say Jenna
cock.
Malone?
I did not say Jenna Malone.
Jenna Malone's in this?
Jenna Malone is in it.
Get hype.
I'm in.
What's the name of the two model actresses?
I've not heard of them before.
Well, one of them is in Mad Max, so you have heard of her. and you've seen her.
Okay. Is she the one who says, hey, Schlanger?
The blonde, right?
Yes.
I knew it. Abby Lee.
Yes.
And
Bella Heathcote?
Heathcote.
Yeah.
No. These are two of the hottest girls I've ever seen. Let's just say that.
That's true.
Flying.
The story centers around her name's Jessie Elle Fanning, who
Yes, that's correct. 16.
she's a young aspiring model who goes to LA, living in a little scuzzy motel run by Keanu Reeves.
Hank. The perfect skis bag name.
He loves those Lolita types.
Oh,
Jeez.
oh shit.
He literally says that.
You should see the 13-year-old next door. Some real Lolita shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Keanu, what are you doing?
She's living in this scuzzy motel, and she's trying to get a leg up, in the model world of LA. She meets some models. She meets Jenna Malone, who's a makeup artist, and shit gets fucking wild.
Shit gets real.
Shit gets real fucked up, boys. Adam, what are your overall thoughts about Neon Demon, the Neon Demon from Nicholas Winding Refn, the director of Drive? If you guys don't know, Only God Forgives, Valhalla Rising, among others.
Plethora of others. My thoughts on Neon Demon.
Yes,
eh?
your thoughts, Adam. Do spill.
It's a lot to get into. Any Winding Refn flick.
It's a lot to.
A lot to chew on, a lot to absorb. Okay. Where do I begin?
Spit it out.
I'm being torn apart. For me,
Throw it up.
oh, we got puns flying. This movie was another Only God Forgives for me.
Sick.
And your thoughts on Only God Forgives?
Visually, jaw-dropping.
Okay.
I don't use visually stunning or jaw-dropping often.
You do.
Okay. Maybe I do.
Yeah.
He is literally the best visual director working right now, I will say. The score was fucking amazing.
Let me jump in. God level score.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say it was shit or something. I was gonna murder you. I never have bought like a movie soundtrack score thing. Scott here sent me the link to it on Spotify, and I will be like listening to it at my own leisure. Cliff Martinez, you are fucking amazing.
Yeah. I really hope it gets nominated.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, like I'd love
score.
Yeah,
best score.
So those two things, like Only God Forgives, are amazing. The problem is Wending Refn, in my opinion, needs to stop writing these movies because I didn't like the dialogue. Like a lot of it was just like so flat. I thought even the performances were like wooden and flat at times. Uneven, just like way too sparse of like a plot. Just it felt like there was major droughts for me. Yeah, I didn't like any of the characters.
Sick.
Felt very self-indulgent. Like I just feel like Wending Refn's like, yeah, this is fucking amazing. Like he's totally so far in his own head that he's just like totally making stuff that he thinks is amazing and just doesn't consider like the audience whatsoever.
So you liked it more on the technical side, less on the actual acting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Narrative side.
Like, yeah. I feel like the kudos belong with the cinematographer and Cliff Martinez.
Okay.
And Wending Refn.
Did that make the movie for you? Like,
it's like Only God Forgives. It's like I really enjoyed that stuff, but I don't know. I can't say I loved it when I don't like the characters, and there's like long, boring stretches and stuff like that.
Okay.
They're like incoherent. I don't know.
Yeah, for me, like I liked it. I didn't love it for the same reasons you say. Like the character, the path that the character takes, like especially Elle Fanning, who's like the lead.
Mm-hmm.
I wish her character had like a more of an arc. You know what I mean? Like she starts out in a certain place.
I think I know what you mean.
And she kind of she changes, you know, as she gets into this world. It sort of changes her. But what is that supposed to say? What is he trying to say by what happens to her character and everything, and the way, you know, her story goes? Like, what's he trying to say? Like, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it. Like,
yeah. And
the other characters just are kind of one-dimensional around her.
Mm-hmm.
The only one really is Jenna Malone. Jenna Malone's character.
I liked her.
Yeah, she was good.
Her performance was good, too.
Yeah, she was good.
Also.
And her character almost drew me in more than Elle Fanning's character at some parts.
I agree.
Like,
stole the show.
Yeah, I can kind of. I'm still not sure what her like motivations were exactly, but still, her character was very interesting. More interesting than most of the other characters. Like a lot of the characters were just like cool or something. They're just trying to be cool.
Yeah, like the two girls.
Yeah,
like Gigi, and the character's name is Gigi.
Yeah,
and the other one, the one that's from Mad Max. Like, I did not like them at all.
It's like Wending Refn just designed them in such a way that they were just going to be cool on the screen. Not that they actually were like interesting.
Like two of the three models that are sort of like taking her under their wing kind of thing. They're just like, I don't know, like just their dialogue and like their performance is so wooden.
Yeah.
They're just like trying to be like witty. It's just like disgusting. Like,
now was this on either of your top 10s?
I think it was in my top 10.
Yeah, it was in my top 10 most anticipated. Yeah. Honorable mention. Here's the thing though. I got what I anticipated.
Really?
I got what I knew what I was getting myself into, and I got exactly what I thought.
But I hoped for more character and more.
I hoped for that, but I didn't expect it. And because I didn't expect that, like I expected a very shallow development of characters. I expected that from what I saw in the trailers. I'm like, this isn't Drive. I know right away this is not Drive.
Yeah, was there like any dialogue in the trailer?
Minimal.
I just remember like the music.
Flash cuts. Like it was like, yeah. Or smash cuts. My mother
said it was dangerous. Or, I don't know what the line was.
I don't know.
I didn't
felt
expect
like,
anything.
oh shit, like, okay, again, this looks good, and I'm like, maybe he's gonna like break the Only God Forgives spell, but it's just felt exactly the same. And it's not without merit. Like, again, visually, honestly, in my opinion, I'm like, this sold me. He's the best. He's not second best. He's not good. He's the best. No one is doing anything as visually stunning as him.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, especially there's the one scene where it was they go to see the like art show, I guess. Wild, like visually, it was crazy. It was like a strobe effect, and it was like they were all like drenched in like red light, and it was just like, it was just crazy. I don't know. It was just in the soundtrack, just added to that scene. It was like insane. Like,
yeah, score wise, like what he does with Cliff Martinez, like Drive. Only God Forgives had a great score.
Cliff Martinez. Who else has he done?
His biggest movies are
Drive,
and Only God Forgives.
Acclaimed score for Drive.
Drive is like my favorite score ever, maybe, arguably.
Yeah, it's up there.
It's up there. Only God Forgives is good. He had like an organ, like horror score going on.
Yeah.
This was just like this electro, like techno, banger after
Yeah,
banger.
I loved it because I liked that music already. So,
but it fit the movie. Like, more
totally.
importantly, right?
And I could see where he was going with this sort of critique of like Hollywood and everything, like the metaphors that he was trying to get out of it. Like, I see what he's saying. The neon demon is L.A. Like, that is L.A. It's a demon that just like
devours.
Just fucks you up. Like,
it's
just
like a big
swallow
theme.
you up and spit you out, kind of thing. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, like, I like what he's trying to say with that. I just
A little heavy-handed.
really heavy-handed.
A little on the nose.
How about that Kubrick reference? That Red Rum reference?
Too.
I'm blanking on what the
Lolita.
second one was. Yeah, the Lolita, right? But
He loves Kubrick, obviously.
their color lipstick they used was like red rum, and I'm like, oh my god, come on, give me a break.
Very, very subtle.
Doesn't she like draw with it on the mirror at one point?
That wasn't red rum color.
Oh, okay.
but
Still.
She draws. Jenna Malone like draws on a mirror with her finger on the lipstick. Like
Well, it was lipstick. It wasn't.
Oh,
her
really?
Finger.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was her finger.
Thank God.
Yeah, and obviously, like, we don't want to spoil the ending, but that kind of brought it up for me.
Really?
How fucked up it got. I like that.
I don't know. See, I'm torn because like it was nice to feel something, so I just had this like overwhelming sense of like numbness. I was like, I don't give a fuck about any
The
of these
shock
people.
value was good.
But the shock value was just like horrifying.
It was great.
So I was like, shit, this is getting real.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it kind of like devolves into just like schlock, like horror schlock.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked.
Really?
I loved it and I hate it. Like,
That's what
I hate
I'm
it for
saying,
certain
yeah.
like character development reasons. I hated it.
Mm-hmm.
For a certain character.
Yeah.
In particular. But
I
then I like the shock value aspect of it, and the very end with what's her name, Abby Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her and Bella Heathcote. Fucked up. That's all I gotta say.
It just kind of felt like shock for shock's sake, and like kind of like a Goosebumps ending or something.
I liked it though.
Like, I don't know.
It's not quite. Yeah, it's not quite as bad as Pusher 3. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, shit. I'm scared to see Pusher 3.
Cliff
Just
Martinez was in a video about a Red Hot Chili Peppers short. That's how I know him.
What?
That is fucking disturbing.
1992 What Hits, and it was about Red Hot Chili Peppers, and he was in it.
That's fucking deep cut right there.
It's gross.
Yeah.
That's really gross.
No, Pusher 3. There's a scene that you guys are never gonna see it. I
No.
imagine.
Correct.
Some guy dies and they have to dispose of his body, and it's like 30 minutes of them disposing of his body. I was just like, this is fucking gratuitous.
Back to the ending. I just remembered. I read something about it. That ending. Let me see if this changes your opinion of it. Literally, Elle Fanning said they improvised the ending on the set, like live on set.
Which part? Without spoiling.
Like the ending.
Okay.
Like,
Interesting.
trying to think of like what I can mime to you.
Because it ends. God, it's so hard. Just tell me
hard
later.
Yeah. Just the last like scene.
Yeah.
Last like 5 minutes. They were like got there and Winning Refn was like, "Okay, what are we doing? Like, how are we gonna end this?" And they just like spontaneously came up with it. And to me, that even points more to what I was saying. How it just feels like so like shock for shock's sake.
That actually makes me think less, like, worse now.
Yeah.
That it was improvised.
Yeah.
Like, he should have planned
Thank you.
it. There should have been, like, a plan.
A plan of some
That
sort.
makes me sick, actually.
And apparently he like instead of action on set, he would scream, "Violence, motherfuckers!" Yeah,
Fuck that guy.
he's so fucked.
I love him now.
But it does, strangely, though I didn't love it, make me more hyped for the Avenging Silence. Because he's not writing
Sure.
that. And that sounds
Right.
the most like Drive.
I'm blanking on the premise. Is it
spy
like noir?
thriller set in Tokyo.
Oh, fuck.
Cliff Martinez returning the score. Written by the guys who wrote Bond. Like the last 5 Bonds. I'm hyped because, again, he's not writing. If they just like let him direct, whew,
Here's the thing about
Get
about
hype.
Refn, like, even though his last 2 films, like Only God Forgives and this, like, are like, okay, I'm hyped for whatever he does next.
Me
That's
too.
what's crazy.
After Only God Forgives, I was hyped for Neon Demon. After Neon Demon, again, didn't love it. Still hyped for the next thing he does.
It's crazy. It's just weird. It's a weird thing. It doesn't happen with many directors.
Exactly, right?
Like,
Most
literally
guys,
never.
if they fuck up, I'm like, ooh, wow. Like,
We're done here.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're done professionally.
It's just because, like, as weird as it was, and how the characters are, like, you know, underdeveloped, all the reasons we mentioned, you know, I still got to respect him for going in that crazy, weird direction that
You can
most
see.
most people don't.
Yeah. And you can, for me, he frustrates the shit out of me. I was like physically angry. Like, I can see the potential in him. I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's doing these incredible fucking things, like visually, and like having them coincide with the music so well. I'm just like, dude, like,
If only he had a
why-
script.
yeah, why can't you get back to Drive? Like, why? I think these directors just get so powerful. Like, I'm sure after Drive, he was getting
I watched an
so much
interview
love.
of, you know, that came out recently from Vice. Vice did a interview with Refn
Oh, really?
very recently about Neon Demon, like after it came out. Like, I watched it the day we watched it.
Okay.
And yeah, he's just full of himself. It seems.
Yeah, I'm kind of slowly starting to not like him,
Yeah.
like his work, but he seems douchey.
But
Stop giving him
how would you
carte
rate
blanche.
it though? How would you rate it though?
I'd gotta go same as Drive, a 3.
You only gave Drive a 3?
Or did I say Drive?
Yeah.
Only God Forgives.
Drives a 5 bang.
Yeah, you
Drive,
5 banged.
Sorry, Drive's top 10 all time.
Jeez.
Only God Forgives. I meant that's
I'll go heavy 3. You know,
heavy 3.
you know,
Vicious.
3.5 on Letterboxd.
Okay.
I liked it.
Okay.
The
All
score.
3
I've just
stars.
been playing the score on repeat. It's fucked.
Really?
I just can't get the score in my
Oh,
head.
and one of the crazy thing with Jen Malone, improvised.
No.
Like
Don't
the.
fuck with me. That was
Can you
improv.
imagine? Not fully. It was just supposed to be
Spontaneous.
just a little, like a fraction of what happened, but she improvised like
Now
fully.
that I like.
That. I like.
That I like that she
Jenna
improv.
Malone's fucked, Ty. Sorry to tell ya.
She's
Yeah, I know.
fucking weird.
I'm in.
All right, let's move on into our news topics. Now that we got that out of the way.
If you knew what
In our
it
news
was.
topic-
I really want to know.
Our news topic this week is the new trailer for the sequel to Jack Reacher, Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack Reacher, Never Go Back.
Never stop going back
And
and stopping.
starring Tom Cruise and some other people, which I don't care.
Kobe
Gavin-
Smulders.
Kobe Smulders.
Yeah.
GC.
Let me start off here. Never go back to this franchise again.
Wow.
There it is.
This looks like trash.
The headlines just flowing in.
Tim,
Never
what are
go
your
back,
thoughts?
you little shit.
I have not seen the first one.
Oh.
That's good.
I'm not going to.
Oh.
I'm not going. Oh, I'll see this, I guess, because we're probably going to review it if we're still
So
doing
you'll
this
end up seeing the
podcast.
first one then.
Oh, we're still doing this podcast.
Then I'll see the first one.
Yeah, you will.
Begrudgingly.
Yes. I'll take it.
Werner Herzog's in it, dude.
That's true.
Go ahead. Come on.
Sick. But yeah, don't care. Looks super generic.
Yeah,
So
no,
looks like
totally.
looks like a less good Mission Impossible.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I like Jack Reacher,
Ooh.
the first one.
Vicious.
Maybe it's a 3.
Me too.
There's something different about the first one. Like it seems like it's just like a generic Tom Cruise action movie, but there's something different about it, and it kind of grabs you. It's
Yeah, it was...
Christopher McQuarrie. That's
Yeah.
what's different.
Maybe I'll
yes.
watch it.
Okay.
This, on the other hand, looks pretty bad.
I will admit,
Ooh.
not
To love
as excited about this as I was for the first one.
Okay.
This looks generic.
Does it feel different?
It does. It feels very
In a
different.
bad way.
I feel like this is probably how I feel about the new Jason Bourne movie.
Yeah.
Very okay.
Because I'm not excited for that movie. I love the first 3, but
Yeah.
that movie it feels very different
Because
than
I
those
love
ones.
the first Jack Reacher. It's one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies.
Interesting.
That's disgusting.
No, I
I thought it was good.
yeah I
I said
Um,
good, but...
It's good. One of your favorite Tom Cruise movies. Have you seen any?
Yeah.
I've seen like 2.
I've seen almost all of his movies. Yeah, there's like only a handful that I haven't seen. Yeah,
There's only like 10 or 12 I haven't seen.
yeah, like when I say handful, I mean like 2 hands. There's just something about like this, like that, like movie though. Just I really liked it, but this one, this looks generic to me. This looks
Who's
like
he
a generic.
fighting? What's going on?
He's just driving around.
Who's the bad guy?
Who like what? How does she tie into
Why?
all this? Like it just seems like
Why do I
they
care?
lost that spark that they had in the first one.
Yeah.
So I'll see it. Don't know if I'll love it.
Adam. Speak.
You.
I agree with all of you. Incredibly generic. Just like I have nothing to say. Like I feel like I didn't watch the trailer. Like I literally took nothing from that.
Yeah.
I love TC. He's one of my favorite actors. I think he has arguably best filmography. Like the guy, he makes the best choices with his films. He's got his hit list is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know
Day.
what
Love
the
it.
fuck.
Okay,
he's
and
doing.
that's the first one that came to my mind too. But like,
yeah, nice try.
give that to the side. Like, put that aside.
Name
But
3 bad
yeah.
movies he's done. We can wait. Everyone
Mission
says
Impossible
Night and Day.
I liked Mission Impossible too.
You're putting me on the spot here.
Okay. 25 good ones, but hey, it doesn't matter. Who's counting, right? Yeah, this movie looks bad. I don't know what the fuck's going on. He's in like Liam Neeson mode now.
That's what it feels
So
like.
like only does action movies.
Yeah.
I want like the fucking Rain Man Tom Cruise where he did like drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was acting.
Yeah.
Eyes Wide Shut,
I
Born on
want,
4th
yeah,
of
I want
July.
Few
Eyes
Good-
Wide
yeah.
Shut
Few Good Men.
Magnolia. Few Good Men. Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Amazing movie.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah.
Don't give me this fucking like that phone's gonna ring and you're gonna be wearing these
But now,
cuffs.
well, now he's jacked as shit. So now he just goes around doing action movies. Like
I
that's.
guess. And he's 50. Like,
He's gonna be doing the Mummy now. It's
I-
fucking.
I am.
Ugh.
I must say, I'm hyped to see whatever like stunts he does
Yeah.
because his personal like stunt driving in Jack Reacher was sick.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, he did all that. That's crazy.
He ripped around in that. Like
Amazing.
the way he
Great.
ripped around in that car was actually really cool.
And they like leave the camera like so that you can tell he's actually driving.
Yeah.
They show like
They like do it on purpose so that you can see him.
you can see his face.
Yeah.
I feel like the mystery of the character is gone now. Like we like.
What I don't remember his character. Even.
Speechless,
It's
I don't even
like,
know.
I don't even
Yeah.
care.
It's like the director, like, he reunited with his Last Samurai director for this.
Oh, he did.
And it fucking, like...
This isn't McQuarrie?
No.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
That's what I was saying. That was the difference.
Okay, that makes more
what I'm
sense now.
saying now?
Yeah, now I was like, you're just dumb. But no, that actually makes sense, though.
Zwick?
Shit.
Edward Zwick?
Edward Zwick.
Zwick.
Correct.
Yeah, what has he done?
I'm looking right now because it looks like he hasn't made a movie since.
Did he do Glory?
What's Glory again? I don't know what that is.
The Civil War movie
Yes,
with
he
the
did.
Black Regiment?
Did About Last Night, Glory, Leaving Normal, Legends of the Fall, Courage Under Fire,
Obviously Last Samurai.
Siege, Last Samurai, Blood Diamond?
He did Blood Diamond?
That's a Franny 5-bang. Defiance?
I like Defiance.
Bleh. Pretty
Love
good.
and Other Drugs.
Love and Other Drugs and Pawn Sacrifice. Alright, Zwick.
I have actually heard Pawn Sacrifice is not half bad, you
I've
know,
heard it's
so
good.
that's actually interesting. But
I don't know what the fuck he's hiding his directing skills in this trailer.
He's very hit and miss, it seems, from that filmography.
More missed than hit.
Yeah, Blood Diamond is good.
Blood Diamond, Last Samurai,
Haven't seen Samurai.
Glory was good.
Yeah, those are 3.
Over like 20 years,
No.
you know?
True. They're literally each 10 years apart, I think.
Yeah, crazy.
That's disgusting.
Despicable.
And now he's
say.
back.
He's back.
But he never...
Never go
should've.
back, though. He's back with Never Go Back.
Never.
Uh,
Oh, Zwick.
Yeah.
all right, Jack Reacher. We'll see. You know,
Jack off.
I'm gonna hop on that fence. We'll see. With that, that'll do it for episode 51, the Up Real Late podcast.
Ooh, you can follow us on Twitter at UpRealLate. You can find us on iTunes. Just search Up Real Late Podcast. And you can follow me on Letterboxd at UpRealTim.
You can find us on Facebook and on Instagram at UpReal8 Podcast. You can also find me on Letterboxd at UpRealTye, Tye.
You can find me, Adam, on Twitter at Franny25 and on Instagram and Letterboxd at UpRealAdam.
You can find me on Letterboxd at UpRealScott. And again, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Besides you, Christoph. Please, someone else. Okay.
Christoph,
And
bring
of course,
your friend.
subscribe to our YouTube channel. So yeah, guys, keep it real.